Hello everybody. Hello, how are we doing? Welcome. How are we all today? Are we all good? How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. How are you? I'm fine. Yeah, is this music a bit loud? I can turn it down if you want. How's that? I feel like that's perfect. I'm going to turn it off in a minute anyway, because I don't like having music on when I talk. But how is everyone? Are we all good? Yeah, I'm going to turn it off now because I just can't speak when there's music on. I don't know why. Guys, do I have like the background on, or would you rather it like this or full screen? Full screen if you prefer that. Keep it like it is. Just put keep in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what we're thinking. Stressed but vibing now. What are you stressed by? I'm going and saying coding a website. I'm gonna scream. Yeah, I hate coding. So I know your pain, especially the fact that I did that in university wasn't fun. But yeah, stream looks vibey. Yeah, I like it. I like the vibes of the stream now. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with my chat. I stayed up to watch the new video, then I fell asleep halfway. Well, at least you got halfway through, and I imagine you watched around 2 ads if you don't have ad block on. So I appreciate that. But yeah, what's been up then, people? What how we doing? What we saying? It's the bane of my existence. It's due on Tuesday, and I can't fucking do it. I'm sure you'll get through it. What do you have to do? What is your project? Let us all cry because most of us can barely cope with school. Well, it's 5 p.m. now, so I imagine most of you aren't actually at school, right? Unless you're not British, then you may be at school. Hey, Fraser. Hello, Aiden. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, what's there to talk about today? I didn't even, make any agenda or anything. I just came on and thought I'd stream. Love the Lewis Bucking collab. Yeah, I enjoyed that video. It was fun. I hope it's doing well for him. I have a 6-hour Germany exam tomorrow. Rest in peace. So yeah, I imagine it's exam season for you all. Yeah, I mean, good luck with it. Good luck with your exams. I probably should have studied more for my GCSEs, but I kind of fluked them and somehow got into university eventually. So, you know, I kind of went down the easy route. Like, I say easy. I didn't do A levels. I did a BTEC. I'm one of those people, and for me, complete piece of piss for the one I did. I came out with 3 distinction stars, but I acknowledge I did work. Some of my essays were 30,000 words long, which is longer than any university essay I ever did. But it was it was just writing loads of gibberish, really. BTEC is so much better though. It suits me. Yeah, for me too, because I could do it in my own time, and I fucking hate exams. So I acknowledge that I couldn't go to a Russell Group university, but to be honest, I didn't really want to go to university over a bunch of Tories, so I wasn't that bothered. Back in the day, going to a Russell Group was a real big thing, but now I think people really don't give a fuck. As long as you go, I mean, even then, you don't have to go to uni, but I feel like people don't actually care about Russell Groups. I did a BTEC and got into a Russell Group. Well, that's pretty fucking pog. I didn't even know that was possible, so congratulations to that. The British hating Tories are the best thing I've seen. Yeah, it's like a culture over here, man. How was your day so far? It was mid. It was mid. I haven't really done anything. I did exercise earlier, and that was about it. And now I'm at the other place. So, yeah. Oh, Laura has gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate that. I always do fairly well on my... The fuck was that? I always do fairly well on my German exams, but I have a bad feeling about tomorrow. There's no way to prepare for it, that's the worst part. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing German. That's such a difficult language to learn. I remember I have a friend who was learning it, and she just was having breakdowns, and I believe eventually quit because of just how much she hated German. Have you recovered from Resident Evil? See, it was really scary at first, but I feel like towards the end, it wasn't that bad. But probably because... realistically, we were only 5 minutes into the game. We weren't that long in. We were I really didn't do much. We just went through that little fucking shed basically, and I keep hearing. I think it's the wind. I was confused what the noise was, but yeah. I don't know if I'm going to continue playing that game because it does seem difficult. If I do, I am going to have to put the difficulty at easy because I am a pussy. But also, it actually seemed like quite a difficult game. Hey Fraser, I'm doing a GCSE in editing. Is there any chance you're still looking for someone to edit Kenji's videos? See, I'm not really, because Kenji's videos aren't edited. It is very much a case of I will pull my phone out, I will record him, and then I will put him on to like a. I will put him on the YouTube channel. Yeah. Go for casual play? Yeah, I think I will, because I'm not looking to be an intense fucking epic beast gamer. I am looking to play a horror game where I can kill zombies easily. I didn't even realize there were zombies in this Resident Evil. I don't know why. I imagine they're in every single Resident Evil, but yeah. Did you see the hot vampire lady? I didn't, and I was quite disappointed. I didn't, and it's the only reason I was really playing it. Like, unironically, I just wanted to see the big woman, the big mummy milker, you know? Let me tell you, as English is not my first language, it is the weirdest thing ever. What, English or German? Have you listened to One Day by Lovejoy? I think that's the one I listened to. I commented on one of them, and the one I commented on is the one I listened to. Let me find it. I can't find it. I'm trying to find it. I can't. Okay, Lovejoy. Here they are. Yes, One Day is the one I listened to, and I commented banger on it. Sorry, I didn't remember the name. Yeah, it's a very good song. It's my favorite out of the, I don't know how many, but yeah. I just had that video thing with all the songs on, so yeah. Were you in a different room yesterday, or am I tripping? I was. You can go to my video section, you can see that sometimes I'm in another room. I prefer being in my other room because there's more in there, and this room's kind of plain, but at the same time, I kind of like it here, you know? Yes, it's such a good album. Yeah, I liked it. Was it their first EP? I imagine it was. But it was good. It was good. I liked it. Yeah. Who TF is Lovejoy? I believe it's Wilbur's band. What's the language app, by the way? I'll get it at the end of the stream. I actually promise. Yeah, about to ask, how many rooms do you have? I'm in a different apartment right now. I'm not in the same apartment as yesterday. I'm in a different apartment right now. So, yeah. Somebody asked who Wilbur is. That's a very rare take. You need to make Kenji have a cameo. Yeah, but what would I like? What would I put on? What would he do? Like people will request things, but Kenji is like, I mean, he's photogenic, but he won't do anything I tell him to do on camera. Like, yeah, he won't do anything at all. But yeah. Oh, they rich have multiple apartments. Well, this apartment is like kind of owned by 3 people. This apartment's for the show, but I will not deny being rich because I think it's very weird when people do deny it. I have a good amount of money, so I definitely say I have gone from being extremely poor to fairly wealthy. I don't know what you consider as rich. In the highest tax bracket, I think, does that count? I don't know. I just make YouTube videos and eventually I just get, like, I'm really bad at spending money because if I spend money, it's going to be on something stupid. So, like, I'll buy an $1,000 lightsaber, but then I'll get to, like, a shop and I'll be, like, kind of wondering if I'm spending too much money on, like, fucking groceries or something, you know? And I think that does come from a place of, like, not... I'm still, like... I mean, I am used to having money, but, like, there is, like, still, like, the points of, like, you get, like, mini flashbacks to when you were a kid, and then it kind of makes you think, oh, I probably shouldn't spend that on that sort of thing. Like, I would never spend more than £50, if even that, on like a hoodie, for example. I just simply could not. Everything I'm wearing right now, this is like £10. I just can't buy expensive clothing. It's one thing I'll never get in, and I'm not shading anybody that does it. I just personally cannot do it. I really can, and maybe it's because I am so bad when it comes to destroying clothing, but I just can't. I see like £1,000 hoodie and I feel ill because it's just like, bro, I just know for a fact if I had that hoodie, I would literally like rip it or stain it really quickly. So fuck that. Spending money can be hard, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, depends really, doesn't it? If you're in a place which you enjoy, then I find spending money online really easy, but spending money in the real world is way more difficult for me. Like if I don't know. Being an adult sucks. I had to replace my washing machine and almost had a stroke over how much it was. Yeah. Washing machines are really expensive, aren't they? I've never had to replace mine, but I hear, I don't know where the dog is. Is he behind me? No, he's not. I hear they're quite expensive. Man, the fucking window is really bashing into, like, my window is right behind me and it's like really windy. Do anyone live in London in the chat? Right now in London, it's a complete mess. There's so windy. It's so windy. I'm gonna have to shut the fucking window. 1 second. 1 second. It's too windy. Unless Kenji's fucking up. No, he's not. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's too windy in London right now. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. 1 second. Hello, everybody. Hello, it's me. How we doing? Reopen my Twitch. Yeah, London sucks. Yeah, London sucks when there's nothing to do. I imagine London will be fun again when shit reopens. But yeah, the new screens are VPOG. Yeah, I like them. Connie in the chat, she made them. If she wants to plug her Twitter in here, she's more than welcome to. I would do it myself, but I cannot be bothered to go find it because that means I have to log into Twitter on my computer. And I mean, I'm on my other account. And I don't know if I have my DMs open with you on here. Oh, of course, I'm DMing you from that account. Okay, 1 second. Here is Connie's Twitter. Go follow her. She did all the backgrounds. And she did my outro and intro on my... Wait, did you do the intro? Yes, you did do the intro, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you did do the intro. Yes, you did do the intro. What am I talking about? Sorry, it was so long ago. But yeah, go follow Connie. She did all the work on that. Open the stream to London sucks. I mean, London doesn't suck. It's just very boring right now because everything's kind of like if you want to go to a pub, you've got to sit outside, and fuck that. I don't want to sit outside in the wind and the cold right now, you know. But I imagine on May the 17th, I think that's when shit reopens, things will be back to normal. Like, Luce comes to London next Tuesday, so a week today. So I'm gonna actually do normal human things. Probably go to a fucking zoo or something, you know. Go see some penguins. This chat is so chill. I'm used to Tommy Innits. I imagine that's quite crazy and hectic. My birthday is a week after everything opens, which is Pog. I am fucking jealous. I have had 2 wank birthdays in a row. And 2 wank Christmases. I hope next... I'm not even going to say it. I don't want to go for the fucking hat trick of having a shit Christmas, but I haven't had a good Christmas in a while. In fact, I don't think I've had a good Christmas since, like, 2015. Even then, maybe 2014, man. Christmas is just shit. I think when you get older, that's one thing you come to really acknowledge how wank Christmas is. And I think Christmas has the potential to be a great holiday if adults didn't fucking try so hard to make it, like, make this one day this big, eventful, special thing. If Christmas was genuinely just a thing of seeing your family, having a chill day, and playing some games, you know, drinking some beers and shit like that, that would be great. But like mums and dads and like aunts and uncles, they try so hard to make it like some big special thing with all the decorations, and we've got to do this and we've got to do that. Just fucking relax. Just relax. Christmas is way too stressed. I think if we like dialed it down, we'd enjoy ourselves way more. Way more. Like, if I ever have kids, I just want to chill Christmas, and I'll put some cool things out for the kids, you know? That would be my sort of mentality. I wouldn't try so hard. I wouldn't be one of those fucking people that take my house and turn it into like some winter paradise. And though some people may enjoy that, but I can't imagine it being fun to pull up and put back away. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. And I don't know if there's any parents in the chat. I can't imagine there is watching, because it is 5 p.m. and I imagine adults are working right now. But if there is, please let me know what you do for your children on Christmas. It makes me sad seeing people with all their family and shit. I haven't seen my family for 3 Christmases now, which is pretty fun. Christmas is lots of when people are chill. I don't know what that means. The theatrics are my favorite part, though. Well, I'm not saying don't put decorations up. I'm just saying, like, don't shit a brick when it doesn't go to plan, you know? And I think that's something, like, I don't know, maybe, like, personal experience, but my parents, well, especially my stepmom, would shit a brick if things aren't going to plan. And it's like, just fucking relax. Like, if somebody isn't coming that day, relax. If the decorations aren't working in a way you want them to work, relax. They're only decorations. Just chill, you know. Oh, there's a parent in the chat, Denise. What do you do for your kids on Christmas? What do you do for your kids? Sounds a little bit intrusive, but I am intrigued to know if this isn't just a me experience thing. To be honest, it's the same for birthdays. Birthdays are the worst, man. I don't know why people have to have such fucking stressful birthdays. Honestly, if COVID and lockdowns aren't Dear Kenji, then. If COVID and lockdowns aren't a thing on my next birthday, I am genuinely just going to go on holiday and lie on a beach for the whole day. I might not even have dinner. I will just lie on a beach, and that will be a perfect birthday. That's all I want. That's all I want. I fucking hate birthdays, says Mint Rift. I hate birthdays too. They are the worst. Birthdays are terrible because I feel like you're only putting stress on yourself by making this like day about yourself, and you're not even doing it yourself most of the time. It's other people having this day for you, and I personally find that really stressful. I don't want to fucking do that shit, you know. All the traditional tree, baking, singing, movies. Well, that is Christmas. That's like perfect. That's like the perfect balance. Whereas I know people that take it way too far. I think that is the perfect thing. You know, you get the tree up, you watch some Christmas movies. That's great. I love that shit. That's the best part about Christmas, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I, out of personal experience, think that some parents can get a bit too wound up. But my parents, like, when things aren't going to plan. Like, say, for example, if, I don't know, my uncle was meant to come round, but he doesn't come round. For some reason, my parents would get really worked up about that. And I don't know why. You know? Like, yeah. Because you don't... I think another thing people think is you need to... Everyone thinks that you need to see everyone over Christmas. I don't think you do. If you want to see somebody... go and see them. But if it isn't like a natural thing, who gives a fuck? You'll see them another day, you know? Like, Christmas isn't the be-all and end-all. Whoever you're with that day, celebrate it with them. If you've got kids, celebrate it with them. You got... Oh my God, he wants to go out there. Because I think Alex is out there and he wants to go see him. But, yeah. December and January babies got it rough. Well, I am a January baby. It's very rough. Are you okay? Are you looking for attention? What do you want? Huh? Sorry, he's being a dick. But yeah, I was born in January the 29th. It's a rough time to have a birthday because it's a rough time to have a birthday when you grow up with like not much money because your parents will spend money for you on Christmas, but then kind of try and balance it out for you for your birthday. So you're never really going to have like amazing presents, but it's the thought that counts, you know? It's the thought that counts. I mean, personally for me, I really, really don't give a fuck about presents anymore. I actually tell people not to buy me presents because it sounds rude, but usually I will not touch my presents because naturally when you get older, people just buy like little things, you know, little fucking jokey things. Mate, if you're gonna buy me a present, get me like socks and underwear and a hoodie. That's all I want because they go missing. They go missing. I think Kenji steals them. That's all I want. Just socks. Just nice socks. Maybe even colourful socks. That's actually, if everybody bought me like a whole set of socks, I feel like I would be over the fucking moon. That would be amazing. I'll take boxers every day. Yeah, exactly. Literally any day for my birthday. I remember you wished me a happy birthday on Twitter like 2 years ago. Did I? Well, I tried to. If somebody tweets me that it's their birthday, I will always reply happy birthday. Not because I'm like this fucking goody fucking, oh, look at me, I'm a good influencer. It's because if it was my birthday, I'd want people to say happy birthday to me. Raid Fraser's House of Socks next year? Yes. Send me socks. Don't send me socks. Because I imagine somebody will, as I mentioned in my last stream, will most likely put like a pipe bomb into my socks. And that wouldn't be fun. I wouldn't want to get bombed on my birthday. Do you have any advice for smaller content creators? It depends on the advice you want, my friend. I could give you a whole plethora of advice, and you just maybe use a big word. So, there you go. Use big words, that's my advice. But if you have anything in specifics, I will try my best. When I became a mum in the US, my May birthday and Mother's Day are only a couple days apart, so now I get 2 for 1. But that's pretty sick. I turned 24. You're making me feel like a boomer. Well, I'm already 24, so I'm an old man. People don't realize that I'm 24 as well. People hear that and they get confused. They think I'm like 16 or some shit. Off topic, what are your boundaries as in fanfiction and profile pictures? I genuinely don't care. Like, if people... Like, I personally find it entertaining. Like, if there's some weird fucking fan fiction out there about me, I personally find that shit fucking hilarious. And if anything, it just sets me up for content. Like, all I'd say is if you write a fan fiction about me, just be prepared for me to take the piss out of it. That's my only thing I would say. Because I will. eventually, sometime. Like, and I think that's my boundary. You're fine to use profile pictures of me, and you're fine to write shit. I don't really care, because to be honest with you, I don't feel that uncomfortable by it. So yeah, I will just laugh at it. So that's all I can really fucking say. Bro, you should watch Higurashi. When they cry, if you want a horror anime. I was thinking about starting another anime, but I just want one like Attack on Titan where it's like not too. I mean, I say not over the top. It is pretty over the top, but you know, I don't know. I think I might finish Death Note. That seemed pretty fucking good. I liked Death Note, so maybe I'll finish that. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys like Death Note? Death Note is insanely good. Yeah, I might try and go through like all the fucking all like the normal ones. There's all like the ones everybody watches, rather than like the smaller, more like not indie but like lesser known ones. You know, because I know a lot of people like do that. They watch like the normie sort of anime, and then they go on to watch like more obscure stuff. So maybe I actually watched Devilman Crybaby when that came out, because I remember everyone was watching it. So I was like, fucking hell, I'll what is he doing? He's really in a weird mood. He just keeps crying. I don't know why. He went out for a walk like an hour ago. But yeah. Kenji, are you just being dramatic for no reason? Jesus. Man, this dog. Does anyone want a free dog? Anyone want a free Shiba Inu? Anybody in the chat want one? You can have him if you want him. But yeah, I was saying, I watched Devilman Crybaby because I remember everybody on Twitter was like gassing it up. But I was like, all right, I'll take a fucking look at what this Devilman Crybaby is. And I said before that I wasn't really into like obscure anime. It was pretty obscure. You know? It seems a lot of people want Kenji. I'm on floor 11, so I don't think a dog is a good idea. I'm on floor 16 in my other apartment. Kenji is just very good. He's not scared of heights. He'll sit on my balcony and just watch. Hey, hello. What do you want? Come here. Are you going to come say hello to the street? You are so dramatic. Why are you like this? Who are you waiting for? Oh, God. Are you good? Why are you being dramatic today? Huh? Why are you being dramatic? You want to tell me why? He looks sad. He thinks I'm telling him off. You are a little runt, aren't you? Hold on. I've lost the chat. There we go. Why is he like an actual human? Yeah, he's like sat on me like a baby right now. Like I'll just put his. Oh my God, what are you doing? Don't lean on my leg arm there, please. Yeah, he is just a baby. Like he is just a fucking idiot, basically. Look at him. Yeah. Did you hear that? You're speaking now. Are you just showing off to everybody? Are you showing off? Did you guys hear that? What's up? My IRL wants to know if you've always been British. Unfortunately, I have. Are you good? You finished? Unfortunately, I have always been British. I mean, I have a lot of family in Spain, but I don't claim to be Spanish. I just have a lot of family. I mean, by blood, I technically am, but like, come on, I'm British. So yeah. And obviously I have loads of family in Scotland as well, but most of my family live in Spain, you know. Wait, why do you have the same hair color? Don't say that, Laura. People say we look alike. It's really weird. Because there's that thing about, oh, you look like your dog sort of thing. I don't look like you, but people say I do. I don't know why, Kenji. But yeah. He just wants attention right now. It's because there are other people in the other room right now. I think Alex and Harry are like setting up the show. So yeah. Trilingual incoming. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Daisy just said, how is he so chill? And then he just gets up and does this. Are you good? Are you good? Hello? Hello? Come here. Do you want a hug? Oh my God. What? Oh my. Jesus. I'm going to have to ask them guys to shut the door because I can hear. One second. Them guys are being rude. Sorry, I'm messaging Harry to shut the door. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Hello. I think you just witnessed Kenji. Why does Twitch censor my shit? What do you get censored for? Somebody clip that. Yeah, he is just. That's some fast typing. Yeah. I am quite a fast typer. I did the speed test and I got like 130 words per minute or some shit. I don't know, something like that. I am quite fast when it comes to typing. Like it's quite a skill, an achievement. Hey, Maddie, thanks for the 100 bits. The money is for Kenji for being adorable. Well, thank you. I'm sure he appreciates that. Hot mechanical keyboard sounds. Oh, bloody hell! Somebody slammed the door. Yeah. Oh. Wow, the noise isolation in this place is really good. I can't hear a fucking thing anymore. That's surprisingly good. Kenji, I'm gonna shoot you, man. What do you want? What do you want? Jesus, what are you saying answer for? Somebody said answer something. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. So somebody in the chat. Kenji is now the streamer. Kenji fucking takes over these streams, man, because he's an attention-seeking little rodent. He just wants any attention he can possibly get. I have to clarify when I said I'm gonna shoot him, I mean in a video game. Kenji, my fave Twitch streamer. Guys, you're not doing any favors here. How old is he? He's a year and like 7-8 months, something like that. Yeah, I need to find out his birthday. I have it written down somewhere. I just can't remember it. I'm a terrible dog dad. I'm terrible. But yeah, you just rickrolled us. What the hell, man? I'm so sorry, Katie. I didn't even realize I rickrolled you guys. I'm sorry. You should play Sims with Alex again. When the fuck did I play Sims with Alex? When did that happen? I can't remember doing that. Fraser, my crush/best friend, just asked me if I can FaceTime me. What do I do? Chat. I want us all to decide this. Put cool if you want them to call. I don't know the gender, to be fair. But just put cool if you want them to call that person. Put don't if you don't want them. I'm going to say cool. So I'm going for cool. I think you should call them. Fraser should call them. No, I don't think that would be a good idea. But yeah, call them. Do it for the Senate. That's my Palpatine voice. If any of you aren't Star Wars fans, shoot your shot. Yeah, because you know I was thinking about this the other day, right? And like the whole phrase YOLO is like one of the cringiest things from like 2012. But the actual premise of it actually isn't wrong. Like, I was thinking, when you fucking die, like, it sounds stupid, but you're dead. Like, you're never coming back, as far as we currently know. So, and unless you're religious, obviously, then you may believe differently. But in, like, the human biology, you are never back on this fucking planet, you know? You're never back on the planet. And you may as well just take advantage of that, you know, as long as you're not harming anyone. Like, it sounds really easy, but like I was thinking the other day, I was like, fuck me, Fraser. When this lockdown thing's over, you got to do some interesting things because, as I said earlier, when you're dead, you're dead. So, yeah, the word YOLO has destroyed the sentiment behind it. Yeah, I think you only live once is a very good sentiment, but YOLO just kind of fucking like. It kind of got warped because of some like cringy Instagram kids from like 2012. It kind of got blamed on Tumblr originally, but as a former Tumblr student, we don't claim YOLO. We weren't a part of that. It was Instagram in the OG days, you know. Free philosophy lesson. Yes, you only live once is a very good sentiment, and I will die by that. What did I come back to? You came to YOLO. Your stream is really distracting me. I'm not stressed anymore. Thank you so much. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're not stressed. Tumblr was way too depressed for YOLO. Exactly, man. Like, come on. All my Tumblr was basically just like mountains and like cinematic shots and I guess like American Horror Story shit, stuff like that. Just really edgy. It was never anything deep. It was just like, it was mainly like wolves and mountains and stuff like that. But I had Tumblr during the 2014 era, which was definitely the worst era for Tumblr. Like, it was probably did a lot of damage on a lot of teenagers. It was a really bad place. And I don't think it gets spoken about enough about how bad Tumblr was for its influence. It was really bad at one point. Like, I think like I was speaking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me about how like Tumblr caused a lot of people's eating disorders and stuff like that. Like my friend was saying to me, like with them, it really badly affected them because of the site and things being put on there. And I didn't really know about that part of it, but I knew some other dark parts about Tumblr and stuff. It was quite toxic, you know. Mine was DMP. That was it. Was that fine? Yeah, Tumblr was really bad for EDs. Yeah. Also, just a little trigger warning for talking about the topic of EDs potentially. I don't think we will, but we won't go into that. I just want to say it though. But yeah, I was speaking to somebody about it, and they were telling me that it was really bad for like EDs. So yeah, Pro Anna was so bad on Tumblr. Yes, that's something I did. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's where it all goes into, you know, like I remember seeing a few things. See, I wasn't really on that side, but I remember seeing a lot of people like glorifying anorexia and stuff. It was fucking mental. Like I'm glad we moved away from that. I really am. But I mean, it's still obviously in society with a lot of people, you know, with like, what's the phrase of like the desired body goals and shit like that. I don't know. But like, when it comes to like things like losing weight and gaining weight, I feel like there's this weird thing on Twitter. I saw this TikTok the other day of where it was like some woman was like just doing a little dance down the beach, and she was in like a bikini set, and like somebody commented like, yeah, mid-weight representation, you go girl. And I'm like, that's so fucking weird. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, not only was the post not about like any form of weight goals or anything like that, it's just fucking weird that some people have been brainwashed into thinking that there needs to be representation for like mid-weight level people. It's like, bro, this is I mean, I get it in like modeling and stuff, but this is like a random person down the beach. It's a fucking weird thing to say to somebody. But also, you could probably upset somebody saying that, you know? Like, what is the fucking need? I remember when Adele lost a load of weight, and she was really happy. You know, she was happy that she'd, you know, done this. And she got loads of shit. And I was like, as somebody like has struggled with that shit my whole life, I saw that and I was like, fuck me, dude. Twitter is a hellscape, as is TikTok. I only found out you have Twitch by watching your James Charles video. Well, welcome. I did actually briefly advertise it on there, so welcome. But yeah, I think that the whole topic of ED on social media is so bad because it can really cause a lot of problems, you know, especially on Tumblr. It's just fucking... TikTok gives me major Tumblr deja vu. Yes, me too. Really badly. I'm all for eating whatever and losing weight as long as you're healthy. Yeah, that's the thing. I think if you want to lose weight, great. Do it. Like, in a healthy way. Don't take fucking diet pills or anything like that. Do it in a healthy way. And, you know, because I think people, when it comes to losing weight, are very much in the mentality of you need to do it in like 3 months. Whereas if you can continue eating what you're eating, like normal, without having to fucking check everything. If you're just going out and do like an hour's exercise every day, you're like portion control, stuff like that, you know, and you're not going like too crazy with eating. And that doesn't need to be like a 3-month thing. It can be a fucking 4-year thing. Like just doing it naturally, of actually just putting in exercise into your regime. That can change your entire world. You don't need to have this crazy 4-month fucking diet of just eating meat and greens. Like it's a fuck. I mean, I personally see a lot of people in the gym and how they speak on TikTok, and I see people with actual like real problems because their whole life is they're so scared of eating anything other than fucking pork chops or chicken and broccoli. Like it's a very scary part of when it comes to like dieting and weight loss. Diet is the biggest part of weight loss, unfortunately. I agree with you. But if you're eating like good, you're not eating like processed shit and not ordering takeaways like every day sort of thing, and you're putting in exercise, then you're gonna do well over time. You know, you don't need to go absolutely crazy with it. Okay. So he called me just so I could know that in our Minecraft server he built a shop. So I was gonna build. Since he wanted to help my heart. Oh, you're in a Minecraft server together? You're already making moves there. You're already making moves. But At this moment, I'm eating breakfast and I was having a hard time, but I'm starting to feel better. Well, that's great. That's great. I was speaking to my friends because we have like different struggles, like complete opposite when it comes to eating with my friend, and I think it very much helps talking to people about it. And I just think the problem when it comes to EDs, if a lot of people are very sensitive to it, understandably so. But that's a problem because people need to talk about these things and kind of have some dialogue and some understanding and conversation about it, you know. Hello, Mr. Nabber. You are very poggers. Well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. It's sad because people will advertise BS pills and coffee to lose weight, which is fucked. Yeah, I don't think coffee helps you lose weight. I'm not sure on that because I drink fucking 3 coffees a day, maybe even more, and I've never noticed any difference. But yeah, diet pills as well. Fucking awful stuff. Why? Just why? I don't understand. I don't even know the benefits of what those things do. Doing media revision with iNabber on stream is very cool. What are you revising in your media A level, GCSE, degree? I don't know what standard you're at right now, but good luck with it. Nia. The thing with EDs is that you can trigger each other, even though I have friends with similar problems. It can be very hard to approach. I completely agree with you. That's why I did put a little warning beforehand, just to be like, yeah, we may be talking about this topic in case somebody doesn't want to talk about it. But I've always like struggled. Like I've never really gotten into detail, and I probably won't because it's like an uncomfortable topic for me personally. But I've always struggled with that sort of thing. And I think the problem is that a lot of people kind of associate EDs simply with like anorexia and obesity when there are so many different types of eating disorders, you know? Like I think people immediately think when they hear ED, they think anorexia, obesity, that's it. But the reality is it's so much to it. It's such a deep lining like thing, you know? It's way more than just 2 different things, you know? Do your best, guava. I'm not even going to say that because I feel like I'm being made to say something. I don't even know what. I'm a bit of an emotional I thought you said emotional roller coaster. A bit of an emotional eater. That's something I've actually been really getting over recently. I was the same, but I because of how I'm doing my personal diet right now. Because I said I'm doing intermittent fasting, which is like, I'm only doing it for like a routine, and it is really helpful. And it's been good for that sort of thing for me personally. We're all emotional roller coasters. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, EDs are so complex. I wish people didn't ignore that. Yeah, I completely agree with you. But yeah, it's a complex issue, and I can understand why people get emotional about it because it's an emotional thing, and it can really affect and ruin people's lives, you know? I just think that people don't realize that it affects a lot of people who don't even realize it, you know? I think some people out there have really bad like eating patterns and just how they live their life around food in like a bad way, for example, and they don't even realize. Like when I see people who simply like are terrified of eating a carbohydrate, I'm like, bro, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. I don't have an eating disorder, but I have a really unhealthy relationship with diets. I've literally been forced to diet. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I saw this really fucking funny tweet the other day, and it was like, POV, your mum made you have an eating disorder. And it was like, there was like 4 different things, and it was like the 1-calorie spray, there was like a set of like diet pills or some shit, and like some other stuff in there, and I was like, fucking hell. The 1-calorie oil spray to like cook things. Jesus Christ. It's food aversion is one mind bender. I get fixated on one food. I get fixated on one meal. So I'll come out of like a really tasty meal, and then I will eat that meal for once a day for the same fucking 3 weeks. I swear to God, maybe even 3 months sometimes. Learning about vitamins, protein has really helped me. It made me realize food is actually helping me instead of causing damage. Yeah. Do you guys take you're a glass full or empty guy? What does that mean? Yeah, all those gym lads and green juice girls. Yeah. I wouldn't want to say somebody directly has like an eating disorder, but when I see some people at the like on TikTok who like gym lads and stuff and how they speak about food, it is very concerning. And I think I wonder if they truly know it. I don't know, because my best friend, my childhood best friend, was a big old gym lad, and he he would go through like stages of only in like chicken and like broccoli, but then I know for a fact if we went out for food, he would gladly get a big fucking burger. Like he wouldn't hesitate and be scared of eating a carbohydrate. So I think it very much is different to every sort of person, you know. How long do you reckon you're going to be streaming for? I want to watch the Man United game, but at the same time I kind of don't because I've seen the team they put out, so I may not watch it. So I don't know how long. How do you say quinoa? How do you pronounce it? I'm gonna Google this. How to pronounce? Is it quinoa? Quinoa. Is that how you say it?
Quinoa.
Is it quinoa? Am I saying it right? Quinoa? Hey, just want to say massive fan of your YouTube. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Quinoa. Is it actually quinoa? Why is it not spelt like that? But I ate that like a few months ago, and I actually had like a really bad allergic reaction. I don't know what to. I've only had one allergic reaction in my life before, and that was in like 2015. And even then, I don't know what it was for. I just ran by, like, rashed up, got really hot, and had to go outside. Like, I literally just went outside in boxers because I was so hot. And when this happened the first time in 2015, and then I ate it, like fucking a few months ago, and I had another allergic reaction, and I have no idea what to. I don't know if there's some food, because my mum is allergic reaction to some like seeds, but I, as far as I know, have never had an allergic reaction to seeds. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but there's definitely something. Everyone's saying, why is Twitch against porridge? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, McDonald's apple pies are bussin'. Yeah, they are. They are very nice. They are very nice. BF, what, so good. Maybe it was what was so good? Apple pies. So I didn't randomly just say out McDonald's pies are bussin'. I didn't personally say that. I just read it. I'm not randomly going to start speaking in is it AAVE? I'm English, and I think it sounds very strange when an English person says things like y'all and stuff, you know. I thought if you eat sunflower seeds, you grow a sunflower in your stomach. I'm not even going to fucking respond to that. Quinoa is I can't pronounce it. And Mafio, you don't say y'all, I forgot. Yeah, we don't, because we're fucking British. Like, ever us going, y'all, can you like, I don't know, what do you even say? Y'all, let's go to our friend's house. I don't know. It doesn't ring with the English accent. Y'all, bruv. I mean, we don't say y'all because it sounds fucking stupid. And if you're a British person and you're saying y'all, you are fucking stupid. Stop using the American words and stick to the English, British dialect. Thank you very much. Y'all is smart. Y'all isn't smart. Y'all, well, it is if you're American, but if you're British, it's not. Because you sound weird saying it. Y'all. Hello, y'all. How are you doing today? It just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound good. It just rolls off the tongue weirdly. Maybe if you have I don't know, maybe if you have a non-Southern accent, it might sound a bit different. But then again, accents change in like fucking every mile in this country. Y'all is a very cowboy word. Yeah, it is. I can imagine Rick Grimes saying y'all, but I can't imagine, I don't know, fucking James Marriott saying y'all. What the fuck was that? Are you lying on my jumper? He's lying on my jumper. Can we hear your American impression? I did an American impression in my last video. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I keep hearing, we're not all posh, Fraser. I'm from the north. I'm not posh. I'm actually not. Some people say I have a posh accent. I refuse to believe that. I do not take that. I am not posh. Do a Reddit react. What the fuck was that? James Marriott saying y'all would be something to pay for. I mean, yeah, that would be a very cursed fucking pronunciation, I think. I don't think I have an accent, but my country... I don't personally think I have an accent either. some people say I do, but I think if you were to hear my voice, you would think British. You wouldn't think, oh, he's from this part of the country. You just think, oh yeah, he's English, wouldn't you? You wouldn't associate with my voice with a certain area of this country. I don't think so anywhere. I mean, I definitely think you'd associate with me with the South, but I'm talking about like specific towns and stuff. You know, you're not posh in comparison to James Marriott Hotel. Yeah, I think you sound very neutral. I just think I sound British. I think if I went to America, casual Americans who don't really watch YouTube and Twitch would probably think I have like a posh accent. But I've never been to America, and I really want to experience just speaking to an American in person. Like when I was with Quite, it was a truly unique experience because I have not hung out with many Americans. And Americans are wild. They really are. Like when I was, because in 2019 I hung out with a lot of them. That's when I first kind of hung out with Americans, and they were really outgoing. Like they were like British people, but kind of on cocaine. They weren't actually on cocaine, but they were like, you know, they wanted to do things constantly. Whereas British, we could just sit back, and I think a British person could easily sit in their house for a week and probably be quite entertained. Whereas an American kind of needs to do 50 things in one day. Maybe that's why America kind of overtook Britain. But, you know, still not better than us at football. Why would you hang out with Americans? Because, I mean, for one, 75% of my audience is American. But two, I have a lot of American friends via the internet. Apparently, I actually have American family. I don't know how true that is. I just remember my granddad saying some bullshit about it. I need to do those fucking DNA tests. I was speaking about it in the last stream, but I'd be very interested to see where that goes back to. I love hearing non-Americans' perspectives of Americans. Yeah, I just think Americans are like fucking nuts. They are fucking mental. I mean, I guess it depends on what part of the country you're really from in America. Like, I'd say the closest thing Brits are to Americans is New York, I'd say. Californians, fuck that. I could not live in California. I just think everybody in California, I just imagine that every single citizen of California wants to be a TikTok star. Even like 80-year-olds. No, it's not. It's not the thing I want to be a part of. I live in New York, but I would rather die than live in LA, and that's not just for the high tax rate. Mind you, the high tax rate in New York is also pretty ridiculous. Texas has a pretty good tax rate, I believe. So maybe I'll go to Texas. I just wouldn't want to live in a country of such ridiculously high taxes. What do you think of Houston, Texas? I had a friend that lived there, a good friend, Jack. He had to move there for like 3 years. Oh, Jade is raiding. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I have fucking no idea what that was for a second, but thank you very much for the raid. Everybody say hello to the raiders. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Jades. How you all doing? But yeah, I was saying I really like Houston. I had a friend that lived there for 3 years because his dad worked in, like, I believe, the oil industry or something. Hello, Raiders, again. Hello. Thank you for coming here. Please follow if you're new. We're just talking about things. What's your opinion on Lovejoy? I like it. I like them. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, so he moved to Houston for 3 years, and I always saw like photos and shit, and it looked really nice. Like Texas seems like a really cool area, and I know Texas has like a bit of a negative reputation, but I think Texas is really cool. I would love to go to Texas, especially Houston, and is it Dallas as well? Hey Fraser, hello Jays, how you doing, buddy? How'd your stream go? Did you have a good stream? Do not go to Texas. As an American fan, I beg you, nowhere in the South. I care for your safety. I think I'd be all right. I think I'd be decent. I think. As I said earlier, I know Texas has like a negative reputation, but I think Texas is definitely, you know, going a bit more. What's it called? Like socially aware. Like I think that Texas has definitely got. I mean, when I'm talking about going to Texas, I'm meaning going into the cities and stuff. You know, I wouldn't go out into the deep South, mainly because I don't know America, so I don't think I would really do well there. Tornado, aren't you Texas's #1 Beat Saber? Oh, that's pretty cool. If they are in the chat. Been to Texas, never going back. Scary as fuck. Okay, fair enough. Texans are lovely, lol. How are people acting like a whole state bigger than the entire UK has a bad rep? Exactly. I think it would be very kind of just. I don't think you can really generalize such a massive place, because the UK, as somebody said in the chat, is smaller than Texas. I believe, at least England is, and we have terrible people here, and I imagine there are terrible people in Texas. But based on the Texans I've spoken to, they are lovely. So I wouldn't want to generalize Texas, especially the cities. I would really like to visit. But then again, I'd like to visit most places in America. Like I have friends in like North Carolina and stuff like that, and the only normal South states are South Carolina and North Carolina. Ironically, somebody just said in the chat. Yeah, my friend lives in North Carolina and he says it's nice there. He only recently moved there though, so yeah. Try Mississippi. That's where I am from. It's horrid. I don't really think I have like a push to move there. UK is such a scrappy island nation. What does that mean? You would like to visit somewhere, anywhere at this point? Yeah, I'd like to be anywhere that... Maybe I'm saying all of this because I just want to leave London. I've been in London for over a year and a half. I haven't left the city because of lockdown. It's depressing. It's strange to think the UK has such a variety of people. I think that's what makes this country so like enjoyable. Especially London. It's just such a... It's just a big mix, really, isn't it? You know? I've been to Florida one day. I've been to Florida one day. It's sunny. Next, it's a thunderstorm. I'd also like to go to Florida. I have a few friends there, but Florida does seem pretty fucking crazy. I can't lie. Maybe I'd vibe with that. To be fair, scrappy means you're tough. Oh, well, I'll take it. But yeah, Florida seems pretty insane. Colorado is pretty alright, but the cost of living is getting pretty bad. Wasn't Colorado the first state to legalize weed, or is that California? Either way, it's pretty mad to me that America are more progressive than Britain when it comes to things like weed. Although there was rumors about Sadiq Khan maybe pushing for weed to be made legal in the UK, or London at least. Or I don't fucking know how it would work. But yeah, it's weird to me that America are actually more progressive than us when it comes to that sort of thing. But then again, America's prison system and law enforcement system is fucked. Not like ours isn't either, but theirs is truly awful. I think Cali legalized weed first. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, California's a very progressive place, to be fair. I just wouldn't want to fucking live there. California seems like a hellscape to me. If I was going to live in one of those high-tax states, it would be New York. But I think the main reason I wouldn't want to live in America is because the tax rates are becoming pretty fucking obscene. They're just so fucking high at this point. And knowing what they go to... I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to contribute to that because I'm all for like taxing and the high taxes, but like when it goes to like the fucking military industrial complex, I'm not for that. I'm not. At least in Britain we have the NHS, so it's like you pay your taxes, you know you've got actually some good things here and there. Whereas in America, I don't really know what you're paying your taxes for. So yeah. We love yelling crowds in Texas. Could be great, but could be horrible. It's kind of like a protest. Wow, fair enough. I live in Cali for 4 years. It sucked. Yeah, I can imagine it. It's probably not too fun. New York is overrated. It's just another shit city. Well, I think you may think that if you're an American or if you've been to New York a few times. But I think if I was to go there and experience it for the first time, I'd be like, holy fuck, this is awesome. Because I really like the whole, like, this just... Because New York is so tower-based, isn't it? There's just towers and towers and towers. And London, I don't think is really like that. Like, we have towers, obviously, quite a lot of them. But, like, they're very spread out. Whereas New York seems to have, like, a plan, you know? And it seems very... I just like that. It kind of reminds me of Canary Wharf in a way. You know how Canary Wharf is very planned out when it comes to its towers and it's all enclosed? I personally like that. I think it's very cool. I like walking around Canary Wharf. But I imagine Canary Wharf is safer than New York because they have a fucking, like, private police force and stuff. But, yeah. I think Canary Wharf gets way too much shit as well. If you're a Brit and you're in London, I'd advise, like, if you're there for a few days at least, I'd say check Canary Wharf out. It's a lovely place. Come to Suffolk. Do you mean Suffolk? If you don't, I don't know what Suffolk is, but if you mean Suffolk, well, I'm from Suffolk, so well, I wasn't born in Suffolk, but I'm from there. Why aren't you in the E-Boys? Well, that's a funny story. The E-Boys doesn't exist, and one of them is in the other room right now. So we are starting a show though. So not the E-Boys, but me and an E-Boy. Well, no longer a E-Boy because it doesn't exist. Not the E-Boys question. It does kind of perplex me and fascinate me that I'm still... Oh my God, the Man United game has been on for 22 minutes and I haven't even realised. Somebody, if there's any footy fans in the chat, give me... It's 1-1? Is it 1-1, guys? Anybody who's 1-1? Greenwood. He's a fucking baller, isn't he? Mason Greenwood, what a boy. If Leicester don't beat this Man United team... Truly fucking shambolic. I was gonna get mad at United for putting out a weak team. Then I saw they play 4 games this week, and I was like, "Fuck that, dude." How much do you know about Georgia, the state of Georgia? Not really much. I know then they're pretty bad in terms of government, right? But yeah, not the state. What are you talking about? This is literally your B team. I don't support United. I support Liverpool. I just want them to beat Leicester, so we can get top 4. I don't think we're gonna get top 4. In fact, I'm willing to. I don't know. If Liverpool, I'm willing to put £100 on the table right now. If Liverpool get top 4, I will buy. I'll buy multiple people £100 worth of pizza. Like I'll spread that £100 out to probably around like 5 people. So if Liverpool get top 4, I will buy you guys pizza. I am that confident it will not happen. You're welcome to clip that. I just don't see it happening. So that's me getting you guys into football right there. But no, it's not happening. It's not happening. How much for you to eat your dog? I don't even know where he is. So probably quite a bit. He probably isn't that tasty either. You look like iNabber. I do. He's my twin. He's my twin brother. Can I be one of those people? Maybe. It'll be like a... Pardon me. It'll be a random selection. Oh, that burp did not... That did not... What's the... Taste well. I'm going to put on flash scores besides me. Dibs. What pizza do you guys like? What are you guys like big pizza fans? See, I was more of a pizza fan when I was younger, but now I'm not a fan of like. I feel like pizza has to be a very special occasion. I feel like if I'm pissed, it's good because you just kind of crave fat food when you're drunk, don't you? Or sugary shit. So if I get like a big fat pizza, because I think pizza should be consumed when you're intoxicated or high, because I think when you're not, you can kind of realize how bad it makes you feel, but when you're drunk or high, it's like, this is the best thing in the fucking world, oh my god. But when you're like sober, it's like, oh, I feel very stuffy. I feel like I've eaten too many carbohydrates. That's how it is. Because, yeah, there are a lot to take in, you know. Pineapple on pizza. See, I'm not one of those people that get mad about it. If you want pineapple on your pizza, you're more than welcome to. Just don't order a pizza with me because I do not fucking want pineapple on my pizza. Any other garlic bread, lads? I actually prefer, like, when I order pizza, I'll get garlic bread with it. And the garlic bread is the thing I'm mainly looking forward to. They need to start selling 15-inch garlic breads. I will order that over a fucking pizza. Like, not unlike, you don't really get it in like Pizza Hut, because when you get garlic bread from like an actual good place, it comes in like it's like the slices, you know. But when you get a garlic bread from like a cheap pizza store on like the fucking corner, do you guys know what I mean when it comes in like it's like pizza, it's like cheesy pizza, but it's garlic. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's really cheap and it's blatantly like fucking plastic, but it's gorgeous. It's so much better than like fucking Domino's or Pizza Hut. It's the best. It's like iconic. It's sliced. Pizza Hut is like slices, yeah, and you get it like garlic pizza bread. It's fucking amazing. YouTube's messaged me saying Fraser's YouTube is 2 to 5 months to arrive. Mentorship mode, not poggers. Yeah, I really am not happy with what's happened there, but at the same time, I can't really get mad because there has been COVID. I didn't know. I don't know if they put any warnings on, buying U2s right now with like shipping problems because of COVID, but I do want to say I'm sorry about that. I really didn't think it would be a problem. So you will get your U2s, and I will make sure. But I believe they're just having problems with shipping because of COVID right now. But you will get them eventually, I promise. I would say, as I said in my previous stream, do not buy my U2s right now. Buy it around Christmas time, when hopefully things more worldwide and internationally are back to normal. Hopefully by then, hopefully a lot of other countries start to get the vaccine and things can, start to work again. Because that's the problem, I believe, with my U2s, is that there's a lot of shipping and manufacturing problems right now. So apologies for that, and I hope it gets fucking resolved quickly. In fact, I've been waiting for like a week on my NeoPixel lightsaber, which is coming. I thought it was meant to come this week, but apparently not. But I've bought a new NeoPixel lightsaber, which is going to be pretty fucking pog. I am looking forward to having that arrive. But yeah, deliveries right now off seas are a bit of a bitch. Minecraft stream soon? I haven't streamed Minecraft in ages, and I don't know if I want to. I'm just not in the mood. I just feel like when I play Minecraft, I feel like I'm just doing it to play Minecraft on Twitch, because that's the thing, I just am not the biggest fan of it. I don't know. Maybe that'll change. I think it's because Minecraft is fucking everywhere right now. Minecraft is like everyone, all the big boys are playing Minecraft, it's absolutely everywhere, and I feel like it's kind of tired me out. I'm like detoxing from Minecraft right now. I will do another Minecraft stream eventually, and I would like to do like an SMP with actual friends, but it's a bit of a fucking task to get everyone together to play Minecraft, because everybody knows it eventually just dissolves into problems. But I would love to do another SMP with actual friends who I speak to on the regular. That would be pretty cool, and maybe I can speak to some guys about getting something going. Like the E-Boys SMP in the OG days were good. It was good. It was fun. Especially in those first streams. I have good memories. Some of the better memories from last year. MC was better before MC Twitter became a thing, and that coming from someone who's part of the fandom. See, I don't really see much. It is mainly I'm just tired because of it's everywhere. So maybe that is a part of it, but I am mainly just tired because I don't have a problem with any creators or anything. I just personally am a bit tired of playing it because I see it everywhere, So, yeah. How you doing, my man? I'm doing good. I am just chilling. And I'm probably going to come off soon because it's been a while. It's been around an hour. I need to work on my next video, which I'm going to do in a bit. I can't get into GTA, which is sad, because I want to watch Corpse and stuff. Oh, does Corpse stream GTA at the moment? I didn't even realize he did. Why can't you watch GTA? Oh, you just can't get into it as a game. Okay, that's fair enough. But I've never watched GTA streamers. If I'm watching GTA, I just want to play it. GTA is a fun game. I love playing GTA, but yeah. Okay, back to food. Search up King Kali. It's a good food from... Oh, the country, Georgia. Oh, okay. Let me Google this. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Oh. It says it's a Turkish cuisine. I imagine it's a different... It's like... I mean, you have like different cuisines of different styles from different countries, don't you? What's the next video? Any spoilers? There's lots of things in the work, and it's kind of depending on what I want to next come out. It's like dumplings. It looks like Russian food. It looks Russian, to me anyway. I love no pixel streams. What is that? Minecraft? I imagine that's Minecraft. Do you know about Floyd Mayweather beating up Jake Paul? The fuck was that? Did you guys hear that shit? Did you guys hear that shit? What the fuck was that? It was a ghost on live stream. No, I don't really know much about the whole fighting shit. I haven't been keeping up to date with it. I will watch the fights, but that'll be it for me. That'll be it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call this stream to an end because we've been going on for a while now, and I just want to go and chill. My friends are in the other room, and I have been rude by not going to see them, and I think Kenji wants to leave the room anyway. I may come on later if I... Hello. The fuck? You scared the shit out of me.
We're watching your screen. Hello, dog. Sorry. Are you ending?
Yeah, I am.
Alright. Twitch, subscribe with Prime.
Alright, bye everybody. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm going to call it a day there. Thanks for the subscriptions and thanks for the donations. And I may be on later or taking my earphones out. That sounds really weird. That scared me for a second. But yeah, I'll see you all later, everybody. Peace out.